Game Dev Journey. Welcome back, everyone. In this episode, we're going to be creating our coin scene. Now, you'll make the coins for the player to collect. This will be a separate scene describing all of the properties and behavior of a single coin. Once we've saved the scene, in our main scene, we're going to load the coin and create multiple instances or copies of it. So, let's set it up. Click on the plus to create a new scene, and we're going to create the scene in a very similar way to the way we made the player. We're going to add a node, and it'll be an area 2D. Over in the recent, you can select the ones you made. This is going to use the same nodes as the player, so we're just going to go and grab all of these. So we'll have an area 2D, and we'll rename it coin. Then we'll add an animated sprite and a collision shape. Let's switch to the 2D view so that we can see our viewport. Now, the animated sprite we're going to set up in a very similar way. We're going to click on our animated sprite, click on our empty sprite frames, click on new sprite frames, click on sprite frames again, and we get our sprite frames area over here. Here we have our default coin animation. We're going to go to our treasure hunt resource, find the coin, the gold coin over here. We're going to take these coins. Let's just make sure to turn the filter off on all of them and re-import. Take these coins in, and there's our spinning coin. And if we want to see what it looks like as it spins, we can go back to our animated sprite and click on playing and zoom in a bit. And there we can see our coin spinning around. Okay, so now we've got a spinning coin, and we can increase the speed if we like. Maybe we think 12 is better. It's up to you. Right, so there's our spinning coin. Now we need to set up the collision shape, and what we'll do for the collision shape for the coin, just going to stop the coin from spinning for a second and switch back to frame 0. For the collision shape, we'll come over here to shape, and we'll choose a new circle shape, and we'll just adjust the radius until it's around our coin. And it doesn't matter if there's a bit sticking out. We could always move it, I guess, as well. And then remember to lock our group so that it all moves together. I'm going to set the animation to playing again so that when the game runs, our coin is spinning. Okay. Now, remember, I told you we were going to add all the coins to a group. So, groups provide a tagging system for nodes, allowing you to identify similar nodes. Now, a node can belong to any number of groups. You need to ensure that all coins will be in a group called coins for the player script to react correctly to touching the coin. So we're going to select our coin node, click the node tab, and click on groups. And we're going to create a group called coins and click add. So we've got a coin group now. Now we're going to add a script to our coin. Okay, so if we click on the little script with the plus, we're going to choose an empty script. The script's name is coin.gd, and we're going to click create. And here we're in the code. So we are going to create a function called pickup, and this is the function that will run when we pick up a coin, and all it will do is remove the coin from the game. And there's a built-in method for removing things from a game in Godot, and it's called queueFree. So we're going to create a method called pickup, and when we pick something up, we're going to call QFree. And that is all we do when we pick up a coin. So this pickup function is called by the player script, and it tells the coin what to do when it's been collected. QFree is Godot's node removal method. It safely removes the node from the tree and deletes it from memory along with all of its children. So later on we might add a visual effect here, but for now the coin disappearing is good enough. Now a note about QFree. Well, QFree doesn't delete the object immediately, but it rather adds it to a queue to be deleted at the end of the current frame. Now this is much safer than immediately deleting the node, because other code that's busy running in the game might still need that node to exist. So by waiting until the end of the frame, Godot can be sure that all the code that might access that node has completed, and then the code can be removed safely. So you queue that node up to be freed from memory. So that makes a bit more sense why it's called QFree. So all that happens with a coin is when it's picked up, the node is removed. Right, and there's not much more to a coin scene, so we're going to save it as coin. We'll save it, and now we'll go and make another new scene. This is going to be the main scene.